Good day, this is Foreign News on Flip TV. My name is Peace Oladpo. Uganda said it has not reached any agreement with the US to take in undocumented immigrants, contradicting reports that the East African country had struck a deal with the Trump administration to do so. Henry Orion Okello, Uganda's state minister for foreign affairs, told Reuters the country does not have the capability to take in immigrants. It comes as the US has deported migrants convicted of crimes in the US to non-native countries, including South Sudan and Eswatini. On Tuesday, CBS News, citing internal government documents, reported that the White House had reached deportation deals with the Honduras and Uganda. CBS Notes wrote that Uganda had agreed to accept deportees from the US who hails from other countries on the continent as long as they don't have criminal histories. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for clarification. The US Department of Homeland Security said in June that third country deportation, sending undocumented migrants from the US to countries other than their own, were necessary to expel people so uniquely barbaric that their own countries won't take them back. Critics have said the deportations are unnecessarily cruel. In July, the US flew five immigrants from Vietnam, Jamaica, Laos, Yemen, and Cuba to Eswatini, an absolute monarchy with a troubling record. Eswatini, the subject of a damning human rights report by the State Department in 2023, said it had accepted the US deportees after months of robust, high-level engagement with the US. Though other administrations have conducted third-party removals, the Trump administration's practice of sending immigrants to countries facing political and human rights crises have raised intentional alarm and condemnation. Uganda, a US ally in East Africa, hosts nearly 2 million refugees and asylum seekers who mostly come from countries in the region such as Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, and Sudan. Mali's military rulers say they have arrested a group of military personnel and civilians, including two Malian generals and a suspected French agent, accusing them of attempting to destabilize the country. The security minister, General Dauda Ali Mohamedine, who announced the arrest on the local evening news, told viewers an investigation was underway and that the situation was completely under control. Sources told the Reuters and Agence France press agencies earlier this week that dozens of military officials had been taken into custody. The development comes as the military continues to crack down on dissent after a pro-democracy rally in May, the first since soldiers seized power nearly 4 years ago. Few details were provided about the alleged coup plotters, what they had intended, or the French national implicated in it, beyond identifying him as Yann Vezila. Mohamedine said they had been acting on behalf of the French intelligence service, which mobilized political leaders, civil society actors, and military personnel in Mali. Some reports in Mali has identified Vezila as a flight officer who was listed on the French government's website, Legge France, as a lieutenant colonel as of 2020. There was no immediate word from the France-Mali former colonial ruler on Venezuela's arrest.